Ladies and gentlemen, what if I told you that the person you're looking at in the mirror is both your greatest ally and your biggest obstacle? Imagine living a life where every choice you make aligns perfectly with your purpose, where every action propels you closer to the person you were destined to become. This is not just a possibility, it's a promise. You have the power to transform your life, but it begins with you working on yourself. In this speech, I will reveal the timeless principles and actionable steps to help you uncover your potential and achieve greatness. Stay with me, because the best version of yourself is closer than you think. To work on yourself, you must first know who you are. Self-awareness is the starting point of transformation. Spend time understanding your strengths, weaknesses, and passions. Without this knowledge, you cannot build a foundation strong enough to support your dreams. Understanding self-development is fundamental to achieving a fulfilling and purpose-driven life. It is not a quick fix or a single decision, but a continuous journey that unfolds over time, requiring persistence, intentionality, and self-reflection. Many people misunderstand the concept of working on themselves, often assuming it involves occasional acts of self-improvement, like reading a book, taking a course, or setting temporary goals. However, true self-development is far deeper. It is about a profound and ongoing commitment to growth, a lifestyle that integrates learning, adapting, and becoming the best version of oneself every single day. To understand self-development, one must first grasp its purpose. Self-development is about aligning your actions, thoughts, and beliefs with your highest potential. It is a process of unlocking the unique abilities, talents, and gifts you already possess, but have not yet fully realized. Imagine a seed that contains within it the potential to become a mighty tree. However, unless that seed is nurtured with water, sunlight, and care, it will never grow to fulfill its potential. Similarly, within each person lies an extraordinary reservoir of potential waiting to be nurtured. Self-development is the act of nurturing that potential, ensuring it flourishes and bears fruit in every aspect of your life. This journey begins with self-awareness, the foundation of all meaningful growth. Without a clear understanding of who you are, what you value, and where you stand, it is impossible to chart a course forward. Self-awareness requires taking an honest inventory of your life, your strengths, weaknesses, habits, and desires. It means asking hard questions: what motivates me? What holds me back? Am I living a life aligned with my true purpose, or am I simply reacting to the circumstances around me? These reflections may be uncomfortable, but they are essential. You cannot improve what you do not first understand. Working on yourself also demands a mindset shift. Too often, people focus on external factors, believing that their circumstances must change before they can grow. They say, if only I had more time, more resources, or more support, I could improve. This thinking is a trap. Real self-development starts with taking responsibility for your own growth, regardless of external conditions. It is about recognizing that while you may not control everything around you, you do control your responses, your attitude, and your actions. This ownership is empowering because it puts you in the driver's seat of your life. Another critical aspect of self-development is cultivating a vision for your growth. Without a clear destination, your efforts will lack direction and purpose. Vision gives meaning to the hard work and sacrifices involved in self-improvement. It serves as a compass, guiding your decisions and keeping you focused when distractions and challenges arise. Your vision does not have to be grandiose, it simply needs to resonate deeply with you. Perhaps your vision is to become a more confident person, a better leader, or a more compassionate parent. Whatever it is, your vision must be personal and compelling enough to keep you motivated on even the toughest days. The journey of self-development also involves embracing challenges as opportunities for growth. It is easy to view difficulties as obstacles, but they are often the very circumstances that force us to stretch beyond our limits. Challenges test our resilience, refine our character, and reveal strengths we never knew we had. Consider this: a muscle grows stronger only when it is subjected to resistance. In the same way, personal growth requires stepping outside your comfort zone and facing difficulties head-on. Consistency is the glue that holds self-development together. Growth does not happen overnight. It is the result of small, consistent efforts compounded over time. Think about the power of daily habits: reading 10 pages of a book, journaling your thoughts, practicing gratitude, or exercising for 20 minutes. While these actions may seem insignificant in isolation, their cumulative effect can be transformative. The key is to stay committed, even when progress feels slow or imperceptible. Remember, every great achievement is built on the foundation of persistence. Self-development also requires humility and a willingness to learn. No matter how much you grow, there is always more to discover and improve. The most successful individuals understand this. They remain open to feedback, seek out new knowledge, and continually refine their skills. This mindset of lifelong learning ensures that growth does not stagnate, but instead accelerates over time. Lastly, self-development is deeply personal. It is not about comparing yourself to others or trying to meet societal expectations. Instead, it is about becoming the best version of yourself on your terms. Your journey will not look like anyone else's, and that is okay. The only person you need to compete with is the person you were yesterday. In understanding self-development, you realize that the journey is not just about achieving goals or acquiring skills. It is about transformation. It is about becoming more aware, more capable, and more aligned with your purpose. Every step you take in this journey brings you closer to the person you were created to be, and the effort you put in today will pay dividends for a lifetime. The work begins with a single decision to commit to yourself and to the endless possibilities that lie ahead. The importance of vision in personal growth cannot be overstated. Vision acts as the blueprint for your life, a guiding star that shapes your decisions, actions, and ultimately your destiny. Without a clear vision, you risk drifting aimlessly, reacting to life's circumstances rather than proactively shaping your future. Vision gives meaning to your efforts, clarity to your purpose, and motivation to persevere when the journey becomes challenging. It is the foundation upon which you build your life, and it provides the direction needed to reach your fullest potential. At its core, vision is about seeing beyond the present. It requires you to look past your current circumstances, limitations, and challenges to imagine a future that is better, more fulfilling, and aligned with your purpose. Vision begins with the ability to dream. Unfortunately, many people suppress their ability to dream because they have been conditioned to think small or focus on immediate survival. They mistake their current situation for their ultimate destination. But vision is not limited by the present. It is fueled by the belief that the future can and will be different if you commit to making it so. A compelling vision is deeply personal and unique to each individual. It is not about following someone else's path or adopting goals that society deems important. Instead, it is about connecting with your inner desires and identifying what truly matters to you. This requires introspection. You must ask yourself questions like, what do I want to accomplish in my life? What legacy do I want to leave? What kind of person do I aspire to be? The answers to these questions form the foundation of your vision and help you focus your energy on what truly resonates with you. Once you have identified your vision, it becomes a powerful motivator. A strong vision pulls you forward, especially during times of difficulty. It reminds you of the bigger picture and why you started your journey in the first place. When you have a clear vision, you are less likely to be swayed by distractions or setbacks. Instead, you remain focused, resilient, and determined to keep moving forward. Vision is the antidote to despair because it provides hope of belief that there is something greater ahead worth striving for. Having a vision also helps you prioritize and make better decisions. Life is filled with endless opportunities and choices, but not all of them align with your goals. Without a vision, it is easy to become overwhelmed or to chase things that do not serve your long-term purpose. A clear vision acts as a filter, allowing you to discern which opportunities to pursue and which to let go. It helps you allocate your time, energy, and resources effectively, ensuring that your actions are aligned with your ultimate destination. However, vision alone is not enough. It must be accompanied by action. Many people have dreams but fail to turn them into reality because they stop at the dreaming stage. Vision is the seed, but action is the soil, water, and sunlight that allow it to grow. To bring your vision to life, you must break it down into actionable steps and commit to working toward it consistently. This process requires patience, discipline, and a willingness to embrace the journey even when progress feels slow. One of the most powerful aspects of vision is its ability to inspire others. When you are clear about your purpose and passionate about your goals, it creates a ripple effect. Your vision becomes contagious, motivating those around you to strive for their own aspirations. This is particularly true when your vision extends beyond yourself and includes a desire to contribute to the greater good. A vision that seeks to uplift others is not only fulfilling but also deeply impactful. Vision also brings clarity to your identity. It helps you understand who you need to become in order to achieve your goals. This self-awareness is critical for personal growth because it forces you to confront your weaknesses and develop the qualities necessary for success. For example, if your vision involves becoming a leader, you may need to cultivate skills like communication, empathy, and resilience. Vision serves as a mirror, reflecting the areas where growth is needed and encouraging you to rise to the challenge. As you pursue your vision, it is important to remain flexible and adaptable. Life is unpredictable and your journey may not unfold exactly as you planned. However, a strong vision is not rigid, it evolves with you. As you grow and gain new experiences, your vision may expand or shift in unexpected ways. This is not a sign of failure, but of progress. The key is to remain anchored in your purpose while being open to new possibilities. Finally, vision is deeply empowering because it reminds you that you are the architect of your life. While you cannot control every circumstance, you have the power to decide how you respond and what you strive for. Vision puts you in the driver's seat, transforming you from a passive participant in life to an active creator of your destiny. The importance of vision lies in its ability to provide direction, motivation, and meaning. It is the foundation of personal growth, the force that propels you forward, and the beacon that lights your path. Without vision, life can feel like a series of random events. With vision, every step becomes purposeful, and every challenge becomes an opportunity to grow. If you commit to cultivating and pursuing a clear vision, you will not only transform your own life, but also inspire those around you to do the same. Self-awareness is the cornerstone of meaningful personal growth, a foundational element that determines the trajectory of your life. Without self-awareness, it is impossible to understand your true potential, recognize areas for improvement, or align your actions with your values and purpose. Developing self-awareness requires an intentional and ongoing process of reflection, observation, and honesty with yourself. It involves looking inward to understand who you are at your core, your strengths, weaknesses, motivations, and the beliefs that shape your decisions. It is not a one-time exercise, but a continuous journey that evolves as you grow and encounter new experiences. At its essence, self-awareness is about knowing yourself on a deep level. It is not merely recognizing your surface-level preferences or behaviors, but understanding the why behind them. Why do you react a certain way in specific situations? What drives your choices, whether good or bad? What fears or insecurities might be holding you back? These questions are at the heart of self-awareness, and answering them requires a willingness to confront truths that may be uncomfortable. But growth only occurs when you are willing to face your flaws and take responsibility for them. Developing self-awareness begins with observation. You must learn to step back and observe your thoughts, feelings, and actions without judgment. This can be challenging because most people operate on autopilot, reacting to situations without pausing to consider their responses. By cultivating the habit of mindful observation, you gain insight into patterns of behavior that may not serve you. For example, you might notice a tendency to procrastinate when faced with difficult tasks or to avoid conflict at the expense of your own needs. Awareness of these tendencies is the first step toward changing them. Reflection is another key component of self-awareness. Taking time to think about your experiences, both positive and negative, allows you to extract valuable lessons. Reflection helps you identify what works and what doesn't, giving you the tools to make better decisions moving forward. Journaling is a powerful practice for reflection, as it encourages you to put your thoughts into words and uncover insights that might otherwise remain hidden. When you reflect regularly, you create a roadmap for your growth, grounded in your own experiences and observations. Self-awareness also involves understanding your values and beliefs. Your values are the principles that guide your life, while your beliefs shape how you perceive the world and your place in it. Many people operate based on inherited or unexamined beliefs, which can limit their potential. For instance, you might believe that success is only achievable through constant sacrifice or that failure defines your worth. These beliefs, if left unchecked, can sabotage your efforts to grow. Self-awareness allows you to challenge and redefine these narratives, replacing limiting beliefs with empowering ones that align with your goals and values. One of the most transformative aspects of self-awareness is recognizing your emotional triggers. Emotions play a significant role in shaping your behavior, often driving reactions that you may later regret. For instance, anger might lead to impulsive decisions, while fear might prevent you from taking necessary risks. By identifying the triggers that provoke these emotional responses, you gain the power to pause, assess the situation, and choose a more constructive course of action. This emotional intelligence is a hallmark of self-awareness, enabling you to navigate challenges with greater clarity and composure. Self-awareness also extends to understanding how you interact with others. It involves recognizing the impact of your words and actions on those around you and being mindful of how you are perceived. This awareness is critical for building strong relationships as it fosters empathy, effective communication, and the ability to resolve conflicts. When you understand yourself, you are better equipped to understand others, creating a foundation for mutual respect and collaboration. Another essential element of self-awareness is acknowledging your strengths and weaknesses. Many people shy away from admitting their shortcomings, viewing them as failures rather than opportunities for growth. However, self-awareness requires an honest assessment of where you excel and where you need to improve. Embracing your strengths gives you confidence and clarity about what you bring to the table, while acknowledging your weaknesses allows you to seek help, acquire new skills, or delegate tasks as needed. This balanced perspective ensures that you approach challenges with both humility and self-assurance. Self-awareness is not a solitary endeavor. Feedback from others can be an invaluable tool. While it is important to trust your own insights, the perspectives of those around you can reveal blind spots you may not notice. Seeking constructive feedback requires vulnerability, but it is a powerful way to accelerate your growth. Whether through mentors, peers, or loved ones, the input of others can provide clarity and help you refine your understanding of yourself. Perhaps the most profound aspect of self-awareness is the sense of empowerment it brings. When you know yourself deeply, you are no longer at the mercy of external circumstances or other people's opinions. You gain control over your actions, make decisions with confidence, and navigate life with a sense of purpose. Self-awareness transforms you from a passive participant in your own life to an active creator of your destiny. In developing self-awareness, you lay the groundwork for every other aspect of personal growth. It is the lens through which you view your journey, the compass that guides your choices, and the foundation that supports your transformation. Without self-awareness, efforts to grow are often misguided or superficial. With it, every step you take is intentional, meaningful, and aligned with your true self. The journey to self-awareness is not always easy, but it is one of the most rewarding investments you can make in yourself. Consistency is the bridge between aspirations and accomplishments, the invisible thread that ties effort to success. No matter how ambitious your goals or how clear your vision, without consistency, progress becomes fleeting and results remain elusive. Consistency is not merely about repeating actions, it is about creating a disciplined rhythm in your life that aligns your daily habits with your long-term objectives. It is the foundation of mastery, the key to building momentum, and the characteristic that separates those who succeed from those who simply dream. At its core, consistency is a commitment to show up every day, regardless of circumstances. It requires a deep sense of dedication to the process, even when the results are not immediately visible. Often people become discouraged when they don't see instant outcomes, forgetting that growth and transformation happen incrementally. Consistency reminds us that success is not a single event, but the result of sustained effort over time. Each small step, when compounded, leads to significant breakthroughs. The beauty of consistency lies in its power to build habits. What you do repeatedly becomes a part of who you are, shaping your identity and defining your character. If you consistently prioritize discipline, hard work, and perseverance, these qualities become ingrained in you. They form the backbone of your approach to challenges, making you more resilient and focused. On the other hand, inconsistency breeds frustration and self-doubt as it undermines progress and creates a cycle of starting and stopping without reaching any meaningful milestones. Consistency also cultivates trust, both in yourself and in others. When you are consistent, you prove to yourself that you are capable of staying committed to your goals. This builds self-confidence as you begin to see yourself as someone who follows through on promises, even when it's difficult. Similarly, others begin to see you as dependable and reliable, qualities that strengthen relationships and open doors to opportunities. Whether in your personal life or career, consistency is the foundation of credibility and respect. One of the most challenging aspects of consistency is overcoming the temptation to abandon the process when faced with obstacles or setbacks. Life is unpredictable and challenges are inevitable. However, consistency requires perseverance, the ability to keep moving forward even when circumstances are less than ideal. It means showing up for yourself on days when motivation wanes, when distractions abound, or when progress feels slow. These moments of persistence are what separate true commitment from fleeting enthusiasm. Consistency is not about perfection, it is about persistence. Many people mistake consistency for an unbroken streak of flawless performance, but this mindset can be counterproductive. Life will occasionally interrupt your plans, and setbacks are part of any journey. The key is not to let a single misstep derail your efforts. Instead, view each setback as an opportunity to recommit to your goals. What matters is not how many times you fall, but how quickly you get back up and continue on the path you've set for yourself. Momentum is another critical aspect of consistency. When you consistently take small, deliberate actions, you build momentum, making it easier to sustain progress over time. Momentum creates a positive feedback loop. As you see results, you become more motivated to keep going. This, in turn, accelerates your growth and helps you achieve your goals more efficiently. Conversely, inconsistency disrupts momentum, forcing you to restart from scratch each time you lose focus. By maintaining steady effort, you ensure that your progress compounds, leading to exponential growth. Consistency also fosters discipline, a skill that is essential for success in any area of life. Discipline is the ability to do what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like doing it. It is the foundation of self-control and the antidote to procrastination. Consistency strengthens discipline by creating a routine that becomes second nature. When you commit to showing up every day, you eliminate the need to rely solely on motivation, which can be fleeting. Instead, you build a structure that supports your goals, making it easier to stay on track even when challenges arise. One of the most powerful aspects of consistency is its ability to create tangible results over time. The small, seemingly insignificant actions you take daily add up to significant achievements. This principle, often referred to as the compound effect, highlights the importance of consistency in achieving long-term success. For example, reading a few pages of a book each day might not seem impactful in the short term, but over a year, it can lead to a wealth of knowledge and personal growth. Similarly, consistent effort in building a skill or pursuing a goal can lead to mastery and accomplishments that once seemed out of reach. Consistency requires planning and intentionality. It is not something that happens by accident. It is a deliberate choice to align your actions with your goals. This involves setting clear priorities, creating a realistic schedule, and eliminating distractions that could derail your efforts. Consistency thrives on structure, but it also requires flexibility. Life is dynamic, and adapting to changes without losing sight of your objectives is a critical aspect of staying consistent. Ultimately, consistency is about integrity. It is about honoring your commitments to yourself and staying true to your purpose, even when the journey is difficult. It requires patience, persistence, and a belief in the process. The rewards of consistency are immense, not just in terms of achieving your goals, but in becoming the kind of person who is disciplined, reliable, and capable of turning dreams into reality. By embracing consistency, you unlock the potential within yourself to grow, succeed, and create a life that reflects your highest aspirations. Setting clear goals is a foundational step in working on yourself, as it provides direction, focus, and a sense of purpose. Without goals, personal growth becomes a scattered and aimless pursuit, often leading to frustration and stagnation. Goals act as a roadmap, guiding you towards specific outcomes and helping you measure progress along the way. They give you clarity about what you want to achieve and why, empowering you to make intentional choices and align your actions with your vision for the future. The process of setting goals is not just about identifying what you want, but also about creating a plan to turn those aspirations into reality. To begin, it's essential to reflect deeply on what matters most to you. Setting goals is not about following societal expectations or chasing superficial achievements. It's about understanding your unique passions, values, and priorities. Ask yourself questions like, what do I want to improve in my life? What brings me fulfillment and joy? Where do I see myself in the next year, 5 years, or 10 years? These questions help you identify goals that are meaningful and aligned with your true self, ensuring that your efforts lead to genuine satisfaction and growth. Clarity is crucial when setting goals. Vague or overly broad goals can be overwhelming and difficult to achieve. Instead of saying, I want to be successful, define what success means to you. Is it advancing in your career, improving your health, building better relationships, or gaining financial stability? Break these broader aspirations into specific, measurable objectives. For example, instead of aiming to get fit, set a goal to exercise 3 times a week, lose a certain amount of weight, or complete a fitness challenge. Specific goals provide a clear target and make it easier to track your progress. Once you have clear goals, it's important to prioritize them. You cannot effectively work on everything at once, and trying to do so can lead to burnout and diminished results. Determine which goals are most important to you right now and focus your energy on those. Consider the impact each goal will have on your life and whether it aligns with your current circumstances and long-term aspirations. By narrowing your focus, you can dedicate the necessary time and effort to achieving meaningful results. Breaking down your goals into smaller, actionable steps is another key to success. Large goals can feel intimidating, but dividing them into manageable tasks makes them more achievable. For instance, if your goal is to write a book, start by setting a daily or weekly word count goal. If you want to learn a new skill, commit to practicing for a specific amount of time each day. These small, consistent actions build momentum and bring you closer to your larger objectives. Additionally, breaking goals into steps allows you to celebrate milestones along the way, keeping you motivated and engaged. Accountability plays a significant role in achieving your goals. Sharing your goals with a trusted friend, mentor, or coach can provide valuable support and encouragement. Knowing that someone else is aware of your aspirations can inspire you to stay committed, even when challenges arise. You can also hold yourself accountable by regularly reviewing your progress. Set aside time each week or month to assess how far you've come, identify any obstacles, and adjust your approach as needed. This ongoing evaluation ensures that you stay on track and remain aligned with your vision. Flexibility is equally important in the goal-setting process. Life is unpredictable and circumstances can change, requiring you to adapt your goals or timeline. Being flexible doesn't mean abandoning your goals at the first sign of difficulty. It means being willing to reassess and adjust your approach when necessary. If a particular strategy isn't working, explore alternative methods. If unexpected opportunities arise, consider how they fit into your overall plan. Flexibility allows you to stay resilient and focused, even in the face of challenges. Motivation is a driving force behind goal achievement, and maintaining it requires both internal and external reinforcement. Internally, remind yourself of why your goals matter. Visualize the benefits and rewards of achieving them, and use this vision as fuel to keep going. Externally, create an environment that supports your goals. Surround yourself with people who inspire and uplift you, eliminate distractions, and establish routines that reinforce positive habits. By cultivating a supportive environment, you make it easier to stay motivated and consistent in your efforts. It's also essential to embrace setbacks as part of the process. No journey is without obstacles, and setbacks are not a sign of failure, but an opportunity to learn and grow. When you encounter difficulties, reflect on what went wrong and how you can improve. Use these experiences to refine your approach and build resilience. Every challenge you overcome strengthens your character and brings you closer to your goals. Finally, setting goals is not a one-time exercise, but an ongoing practice. As you achieve your current goals, take time to celebrate your success and reflect on the journey. Then set new goals that challenge you to grow further. Personal development is a lifelong process, and each goal you achieve lays the foundation for greater accomplishments. By continuously setting and pursuing meaningful goals, you create a life of purpose, progress, and fulfillment. The process of setting clear goals and working toward them is a powerful way to unlock your potential and transform your aspirations into reality. Monitoring progress and celebrating small victories are essential components of self-improvement. They act as the compass and fuel that keep you on track toward your goals. Without a way to measure progress, it's easy to lose focus, become discouraged, or drift aimlessly. Similarly, failing to acknowledge the milestones along the way can sap motivation and make the journey feel overwhelming. By consistently evaluating your efforts and taking time to recognize your achievements, you create a cycle of positive reinforcement that sustains momentum and encourages further growth. The first step in monitoring progress is establishing clear benchmarks. These benchmarks serve as indicators of how far you've come and how far you still need to go. For example, if your goal is to improve your fitness, benchmarks might include tracking your weekly workouts, measuring improvements in strength or endurance, or observing changes in your energy levels. If your focus is on advancing your career, benchmarks can involve completing a certification, receiving positive feedback from supervisors, or achieving specific performance metrics. Having measurable indicators ensures that you can objectively assess your progress rather than relying on vague impressions. Regular self-assessment is critical in the monitoring process. Set aside time at consistent intervals daily, weekly, or monthly to reflect on your efforts and results. During these assessments, ask yourself questions like, am I following the plan I set out? What challenges have I encountered and how have I addressed them? Are there areas where I need to adjust my approach? This practice not only helps you stay accountable, but also deepens your self-awareness, allowing you to identify patterns, strengths, and areas for improvement. Self-assessment keeps you aligned with your goals and ensures that you remain intentional in your actions. Tracking progress can also involve keeping a journal or using digital tools to record your journey. Writing down your experiences, thoughts, and accomplishments provides a tangible record of your growth, which can be incredibly motivating. When progress feels slow, looking back at how far you've come can reignite your determination. Digital tools such as apps, spreadsheets, or goal tracking platforms offer convenient ways to visualize your achievements and maintain a clear overview of your progress. Whether you prefer traditional journaling or modern technology, the act of documenting your journey creates a sense of structure and accountability. Celebrating small victories is equally important in maintaining motivation and fostering a positive mindset. Every achievement, no matter how minor it may seem, represents a step forward and deserves recognition. These celebrations don't have to be extravagant. They can be as simple as treating yourself to something you enjoy, sharing your success with a friend, or taking a moment to reflect on your hard work. Acknowledging small wins reinforces the idea that your efforts are paying off, making the process of self-improvement more rewarding and enjoyable. Small victories also act as psychological milestones, breaking down the journey into manageable chunks. When faced with a significant goal, it's natural to feel overwhelmed by the sheer scale of the task. Celebrating incremental progress helps you focus on one step at a time, reducing stress and keeping you engaged. For example, if your goal is to write a book, completing the first chapter is a victory worth celebrating. If you're working on building a healthier lifestyle, successfully sticking to a new habit for a week is an achievement. These moments of recognition create a sense of accomplishment that propels you forward. Monitoring progress and celebrating wins also provide valuable feedback that can guide your future efforts. By analyzing what worked well and what didn't, you can refine your strategies and make informed adjustments. This process of continuous improvement ensures that you are not just working harder, but also working smarter. For instance, if you notice that certain actions consistently lead to positive outcomes, you can prioritize those actions. Conversely, if a particular approach isn't yielding results, you can explore alternatives without losing sight of your ultimate goal. It's important to remember that progress is not always linear. There will be times when growth feels slow or when setbacks occur. During these moments, celebrating even the smallest signs of progress can help you stay motivated and resilient. For example, if you're learning a new skill, recognize the effort you put into practicing, even if mastery still feels far away. If you're working on improving your relationships, appreciate the positive interactions you've had, even if challenges remain. By focusing on what you've accomplished rather than what's left to do, you shift your perspective from frustration to gratitude and determination. Celebrating victories also strengthens your emotional connection to the process of self-improvement. When you take time to appreciate your achievements, you associate personal growth with positive emotions, making it easier to stay committed. This emotional reinforcement builds enthusiasm and reduces the likelihood of burnout. It transforms the journey from a grind into a fulfilling and enjoyable experience, one where every step forward feels meaningful. Finally, celebrating small victories and monitoring progress teach you to value the journey as much as the destination. While reaching your ultimate goal is undoubtedly rewarding, the lessons, experiences, and growth you gain along the way are equally significant. Each milestone is a testament to your perseverance, discipline, and ability to overcome challenges. By embracing these moments, you cultivate a sense of pride and fulfillment that transcends the outcome, enriching your life in ways that go beyond the tangible results. Monitoring progress and celebrating achievements are not just techniques for achieving goals, they are practices that nurture self-belief, resilience, and a sense of purpose. They remind you that every effort counts and that success is built on consistent, intentional actions. By staying attuned to your progress and finding joy in the small victories, you create a powerful cycle of growth and motivation that transforms your aspirations into reality.